Have you ever sent a text, put your phone down, and then suddenly started wondering if your message sounded too short, too cold, or somehow just wrong? Or maybe you replay a simple conversation in your head for hours, searching for a hidden meaning that may not even be there. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Overthinking is one of the most common mental traps people fall into, and it can make even the smallest decision feel like a huge life event. Today, let's break down why people overthink everything, and the psychology behind it. Because overthinking is not always about being dramatic or indecisive. More often, it is the brain trying to protect you in the wrong way. 1. Fear of making the wrong choice. One big reason people overthink is fear. The brain hates uncertainty. When you are trying to make a decision, it often starts asking, what if I pick the wrong one? That question can grow louder and louder until even a small choice feels risky. This is why some people spend forever deciding where to eat, what to say, or whether to take a new job. They are not lazy. They are afraid of regret. In their mind, one wrong step could lead to embarrassment, failure, or disappointment. So, instead of deciding, they keep thinking. The meaning behind this is simple. Overthinking can be the mind's way of trying to avoid pain. But the problem is, too much thinking does not always create better choices. Sometimes it just creates more stress. 2. A need for control. Another reason people overthink is the need to feel in control. Life is unpredictable. Things change and people change. Plans fall apart. And when life feels uncertain, the mind tries to take over by analyzing everything. If someone is used to chaos, overthinking can become a coping habit. They may believe that if they think hard enough, they can prevent bad things from happening. So they review every detail, every possible outcome, and every possible problem. But here's the truth. No one can control everything. Overthinking often gives the illusion of control without giving real peace. It keeps the brain busy, but it does not always make life safer. 3. Low self-trust. People also overthink when they do not fully trust themselves. They second-guess their instincts, question their decisions, and doubt whether they are smart enough, prepared, or good enough. This can show up in small moments, like sending an email and rereading it 10 times, or in bigger moments, like constantly asking others what to do because you do not trust your own judgment. Deep down, the person may be thinking, what if I mess this up? And that is where overthinking gets powerful. It fills the space where confidence should be. When a person trusts themselves, they can make a choice and move forward. But when self-trust is low, every decision turns into a debate for past mistakes or painful experiences. A lot of overthinking comes from the past. If someone has been embarrassed, hurt, rejected, or blamed before, their brain remembers. The next time a similar situation appears, the mind goes into high alert. For example, if a person once said the wrong thing and got judged for it, they may replay their words every time they speak in public. Or if they were hurt in a relationship, they may overanalyze every text, tone, and pause from the other person. This is the brain trying to protect them from getting hurt again. The meaning here is important. Overthinking is often not about the present moment. It is about old pain showing up in a new situation. 5. Anxiety and an overactive mind. The final reason is anxiety. Some people do not overthink because they want to. They overthink because their mind moves too fast. One thought leads to another. And before they know it, they have built a whole story around something that may not even be real. An anxious mind loves worst-case scenarios. It says, what if this goes wrong? What if they are upset? What if I fail? What if I missed something important? And once that loop starts, it can be hard to stop. Here is an interesting fact. The brain can struggle to tell the difference between a real threat and a imagined one. That means if you keep thinking about danger, your body can start reacting as if the danger is actually happening. That is why overthinking feels exhausting. It is not just mental. It can feel physical too. So, if you overthink everything, remember, tease your brain is not trying to punish you. It is usually trying to protect you. But sometimes it needs help learning that not every question needs an answer right now. Peace does not always come from thinking more. Sometimes it comes from trusting yourself enough to think less. If this made sense to you, leave a comment and subscribe for more videos like this.